Hello guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures, and today we're doing another episode of Jurassic World Evolution 3. So this is me carrying on with the Rebirth campaign, because as you know, the DLC came, the Rebirth DLC came just last week, and I've been really excited to get stuck into this one. I've heard the campaign's actually really good. A lot of the new designs and new animals are quite cool as well. I think overall it's a better pack. There are some things that the pack, I think, like the D-Rex having only one skin and the Mildredon having two, that's a little bit of a fumble, but hopefully they'll add that back in a future update. But other than that, there's a lot of really good things about this update, and I did quite like Rebirth. The aspects of Rebirth I liked, a lot I didn't. It isn't my favourite movie of the franchise, but it did try something a little bit different. Just don't know why they're so obsessed with the mutants and the, being on an island. But I think they should have gone with, gone with the dinosaurs out in the wild aspect. But still, heard it's a really good campaign, so I am going to give it a go and play it on the channel for you guys. So let's get started. Yes, I played lots of Jurassic World Evolution 3. Yes. In 2005, Jurassic World opened its gates as the first public dinosaur theme park. But the genetic research that made the park possible never stopped. The facility on Île Saint-Hubert was established for the most pioneering, dangerous work. Work that you are now responsible for carrying out. Well, that's a bit freaky. Really nailing the Saint-Hubert vibes. They did a really good job. Cinematics are quite cool too. Oh, looks like people are running and screaming. Got him. The Rebirth DLC. Let's get into it. Is it muted on?
We've got Mutodon on wing. Minimal casualties so far, but not zero.
Okay, we need a much better aviary, but none of us have the authority to approve the risky experimental one. I can try to get the new director on board with it, while you two handle things here.
Okay, gotta get it done
Okay,
quick.
new recruit, just you and me now. That was Dale, I'm Callie, and you are having one heck of an induction. The workforce on the island stands no chance against a hunter like the Mutodon. We need to tranquilize it ASAP. Or our recruitment team will be working overtime.
Yep, let's take the losses.
The experimental aviary has been approved, but the new director is on her way here. Can't imagine she'll be happy. I mean, a breakout in her first week?
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
gonna be fun.
well, welcome to Île Saint-Hubert.
Got him.
Okay, it's down. Great work there. Deep breaths, everyone, and let's fix this. I have a working theory that the Mutodon keeps escaping because it knows it's penned in. It's a very intelligent animal. An open-air aviary should give it the illusion of open skies, though.
We just need to demolish the old aviary to make room for the new one.
There you go.
Now we can build the open-air aviary where the old aviary used to be. we should make sure the workers have access to the hatchery.
Perfect.
The open-air aviary uses a clever electromagnetic barrier which should keep the Mutadon contained. The barrier needs power to work, though. So I'll talk you through the island's geothermal power system.
Okay. Geothermal power.
As you can see, the geothermal supply pipe distributes power through a series of underground pipes. Those pipes branch off in two directions at junctions called geothermal splitters. Pipe networks should always end with a geothermal generator. It's the generators that deliver power to nearby buildings and life-saving experimental aviaries.
Okay. So steam is heated and pressurized in that heart of Île Saint-Hubert to create power. This power then is spread to the research sites through a network of pipes. Research sites can access this through power through using general supply pipes in each other. Power is piped from generators using pipes. Okay. Let's do it.
We can build a new power network to expand the facility later, but we need that aviary powered yesterday. So let's use the existing pipes for now. First, let's build a geothermal generator near the open-air aviary.
There you go.
Great. Okay, now we connect the generator to the underground power network via a splitter junction. Splitters only have two outputs, so find one with an unused output to pipe the generator into.
Never done that.
You, my friend, just made your first geothermal power connection. And the open-air aviary is fully powered, so we can transport the tranquilized Mutadon into it.
O'Connor, what is that?
That, Miss Halford, is a Mutadon, an Île Saint-Hubert original.
They didn't tell you what we work on when you became Director of Operations?
I knew it was a research and development site, but Mullins, I didn't even know this island existed until I was offered the position. These animals can't be for show at the park, right?
They're not show ready. No, ma'am. Not all research is a success in that sense, but there's a lot to learn from them.
Yes, I'm sure. I think I need a word with my superiors. Please, keep up your work, and I'll be back in touch soon.
Oh, that's Lily.
Nothing is getting through that barrier, so we can finally relax a bit. Great work. The Mutadon may be hurt after its little adventure, though. Assign a ranger team to the open-air aviary, and they'll tell us what we need to do to make it comfortable. An aviary viewing gallery will also let workers observe it, so it's worth building one now, too.
While you're at it, new recruit, we should probably get into the paleobotanical weeds of why you were recruited here.
Yes. Well, there's a world-famous dinosaur theme park out there. You might have heard of it. We do the experimental work to keep that park in supply of incredible animals. The park are getting more demanding, though, and experimental work can be unwieldy. You're here to help us expand, make breakthroughs, and keep chaos at bay. Ideally.
The hours are long, and the non-disclosure agreement is airtight, but it's still probably the best job in the world. Welcome aboard.
Gotta get a lot of wetland done. Got the prey. Too easy. Are you happy there, Mr. Mutadon? Or Mrs. Mutadon, technically? Good job there, mate. Viewing gallery we gotta get in. We'll just put it from there. I think that might be the easiest way to do it.
The danger is over, and there are plenty of eyes on the Mutadon. We've got some breathing space. So, let's see what's next on the agenda. Until now, this area has operated mostly underground. Not for the faint of heart down there. Trust me. It's time to expand. And we've been given assignments for setting the place up as a research site. They're marked as priority assignments, meaning someone in charge wants us to deal with them ASAP.
There's just one assignment at the top of the list right now, so feel free to accept it whenever you're ready.
Oh, and don't worry if we're spending more than we're making for a bit. we need to lay a foundation first.
Yeah.
Profits can come later.
Let's make a bit of dosh. Okay, let's go here. Assignments. Geothermal power looks like. That's a...
I said we'd get the chance to build a new geothermal power network, and here we are. Exciting, right? So, there's another geothermal supply pipe on this site with more power that we can access. So let's take a look at that first.
Thank you. We're moving. We're moving and grooving.
Every site on the island has multiple geothermal supply pipes, each one providing a fresh reserve of power that we can tap into. By running that power through underground pipes and into geothermal generators, we can deliver that power wherever we need it. We can start our new network by building a geothermal generator nearby.
So we've got to put it. Let's generate it. Can't generate the excitement.
Now we can connect that generator to the geothermal supply using underground pipes. As soon as it's hooked up, the generator will start powering nearby buildings. Great. Okay, so now we want to set up another generator in the area. For both generators to be piped up to the same supply, we'll need to place a geothermal splitter on the pipeline you just built. Go ahead and build a splitter now.
Let's build a splitter. Splitters are quitters. No, we're not.
Excellent.
I have to put it on
now
the
we can
line.
build
Okay.
another generator.
Put this one. I didn't even see the highlighter. Where is the highlighter area? Oh, there it is. Talk about hiding it much.
Pipe that generator into the unused splitter output and watch the magic happen. And voila, 2 geothermal generators running from the same supply. Worth noting, splitters can only have one input pipe which splits into 2 output pipes. It's handy for branching out your network, but there is a gotcha. Whenever we split a pipe into 2, we also split the input power in half between each output. Use too many splitters, and you might not have the power you need coming out of a generator. So try not to overuse them.
You gotta be careful. That makes sense.
And that's pretty much it. You're basically a geothermal engineer now.
Oh, nice.
Don't say you're one to an actual geothermal specialist, though, or you might find a pipe running through your accommodation in the morning.
Pause.
Work is pretty self-directed here. Whenever you complete an assignment, feel free to pick the next one from your assignments list.
Okay, let's pick the next one. Which one should we go next? Hiring talent, necessary infrastructure, worker satisfaction. Any in here? No, not quite yet, by the looks of it. Hiring talent, necessary infrastructure. Let's go that one.
The main facility is where InGen first set up shop on Île Saint-Hubert, and now you get to expand it out. We'll need some crucial infrastructure to support that.
Let's do it.
You never know when illness or injury might strike. So let's start with a paleo-medical facility.
Put it over here.
The park spent a small to moderate fortune on creating the Mutadon, so we especially want them to stay in good health.
Assign an MVU team to the aviary hatchery to keep an eye on them.
That works.
Good work. Okay, now, we need dinosaur genomes to create dinosaurs. And the park will sometimes send us genomes when we wrap up assignments. But there's only so much they can send to a facility that doesn't technically exist. Build an expedition center, and we'll be able to gather genome from some lesser-used dig sites. You know, to avoid drawing attention to the whole secret island thing.
You gotta keep it secret. Otherwise, it's just an island.
Look at that. We've got all the parts to make this place a hotbed for research. Nicely done, new recruit. Still some priority assignments to go. course, we only have priority ones on us right now, but I guess managers just love labeling some things as more important than others. Like themselves. That was a joke. I didn't mean that.
Of course you don't. Alright, that's one. Okay, what's the next one? Hiring talent.
A critical part of any research site is having a crack team of scientists to handle various tasks. That's right. We need to go on a hiring spree. Of course,
Yay.
I tend to prefer machinery to people, and I'm pretty sure Callie prefers dinosaurs. That leaves you to make the judgment call on who to bring on board.
Okay, let's do it.
Those new hires will do nicely. Great picks.
Man.
Oh, and just so you know, it's sort of an unwritten policy here to never refer to a new hire as fresh meat. Let's not tempt fate, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
This area is really coming together. Nice job. Oh, and it looks like there's just one more priority assignment to deal with. But I'm sure plenty more assignments are coming when we finish that one.
Center of attention. That's what we got next. Worker satisfaction. Start assignment.
Right. We need to take care of the workers on the island. It should be your favorite kind of assignment because, well, if you hadn't noticed, you and I are two of those workers. Now, workers need somewhere to sleep, obviously, and you can keep them happy by building restrooms and shelters. Of course, those two can also include the same activities if the reason you're in the shelter is scary enough.
Don't be gross, Mullins.
That'd be
Hey,
gross.
people get scared.
Emergency shelter. Already got that. Accommodation, that's the one we want most. Can you fit it around here? I'll put it here. I kind of like it here. Then shelter. Oh, I haven't done. Oh, I need to shelter now. Shelter, shelter, shelter. See, that's what we're doing. I've heard actually quite a good things about this campaign, so I'm quite excited to get stuck into this one. Let's see what next. See how that goes. Increased worker comfort to 70%. Well, there we go.
Wow, that all looks great. And if you've managed to save some of the fancier accommodations for yourself, I'm not going to judge, but I will need you to cut me in on it. No? Well, how about a luxury bunker? A decadent restroom? Wishful thinking.
Hey, I just wanted to say, you're really impressing me. And I definitely can't call you new recruit anymore. So, along with your new status of coworker, you've been assigned a handful of assignments. These ones
Nice.
aren't priority, but they're still important. Standard assignments are the bulk of our work, and they're how we prove we can be trusted to deal with the priority stuff. So, dear colleague, time for you to choose what we're working on next.
Alright, let's do something new. Let's see. Got to confirm at least 2 assignments. Which one should we do? Quarantine overflow. Let's do quarantine overflow. Start assignment.
Okay, the island's quarantine site has been hit with a technical issue, and we've been drafted in to help. A group of dinosaurs are inbound, so we should probably expect a full smorgasbord of ailments.
That's how it works. Get ready for the stiggies. Stiggies are a biggie, you know. Stiggy biggie. least everything is staying on top of. I'm glad that we're working this park out quite well. Transport dinosaur.
Assets in the air.
There we go. The animals are being flown in now. I feel for them. I hate traveling when I'm sick.
I can imagine.
Asset delivered. Transportation.
Those poor things. We need to help them, whatever it takes. Let's see what we're dealing with first. Send an MVU team to perform a medical scan. Small herbivores are more prone to infectious diseases because they tend to have bigger herd sizes. Let's just count ourselves lucky none of these ailments are overly contagious.
Okay. Take control. Let's take a photo.
That's it there.
Okay, subbat.
Controls retaken.
Surface wounds. What's this one? Got to research. Research you. There we go. That took out quite well. One of the things you just have to wait and see, I guess. Got a viewing gallery? Have we got a viewing gallery? Yes we do. We should put one there. Wrong side. Oh.
Right.
go.
I'm not seeing any more ailments, so I think we've managed it.
Let's just keep an eye on things for a bit. Make sure we don't have flare-ups or anything. Whew,
Cool.
that could have been a lot worse. The team from our quarantine site appreciates you. And I'm sure those small herbivores do too.
I hope they do. Alright, that's one assignment. Alright, let's see what we should do now. We all know I love sauropods, so I think we might do that study sauropods one. Let's see. It's ancestral synapsids to study sauropods.
Keeping the animals happy while we study them isn't always easy. Sauropods, especially cohabitating ones, need a lot of space to thrive. And thriving is always the aim. New arrivals are inbound now, so let's start with meeting their needs, then tackle visibility later.
That should work out. Looks plenty huge enough to me. Saw all over your pods.
Commencing asset transit.
Just make sure everyone's happy and healthy, as we always got to do. And put a ranger.
Asset transportation.
I actually do really miss the feeders.
Before we reinvent the viewing gallery, let's try and improve visibility with the tools we have. It might reveal where we can improve things.
Let's put some deep water in. Sing wetland, okay. Thriving. Let's do that one quickly. then let's make sure they're all visible.
Okay, I have an idea, but it's percolating. So gather some data while my breakthrough brews.
I'll wait for the car to come in. The rangers. They gotta come check the Brachiosaurus. So. But these guys, how can you not love a Brachiosaurus? And this game's lighting is just absolutely beautiful. JWE 3 is definitely a larger improvement than a lot of people gave it credit for. So I'm actually kind of curious how they're going to do if they're going to do a 4. I doubt they're going to do a 4 now. Maybe if they're like next trilogy, just with technology and everything changing. They're not going to do one with each movie. But personally, I think, you know, like, wow, they've done a really good job with 3. Breeding and stuff. Not minor updates I would give, but other than that, you know, pretty spot on. Just gotta put another loo down. Let's put another loo down. Direct control. There we go.
Good work. And good photo, too. One for the staff room wall. Oh, and I do have an idea to help us study animals in huge enclosures.
What's that?
All the best ideas are inspired by nature, and this one comes from our long-necked assets themselves. We can research that whenever, but for now, let's wrap this assignment up.
Okay, let's wrap it up. Got some cash money green bank. Complete the status update assignment. Okay, what's this one? Status update. Let's go.
Alrighty. Most of our funding comes from assignments, but we'll only be losing money if we don't maintain a site's economic engine too. Workers are key to that. To bring more workers to the site, we need animals with high enough research appeal to justify those workers spending their time here.
More workers also gets us more funding. And money is always handy to, you know, pay for things we need.
So, more interesting animals equals more workers, which also equals more cash. Everybody wins. Couple of funding pointers that I didn't mention before.
Economy. Okay.
Your finances are shared between all of the locations you oversee. That means one unprofitable research site hits the whole budget. So it's worth keeping an eye on things. Productivity also factors into making money. So watch out for your fellow workers too. Happy workers make for a happy budget.
That makes sense. Okay. Oh, Lily, back
you've all been
again.
busy while I was away. Very impressive.
Well, we aim to please, ma'am. You said you were talking to the park?
Yes, well, I've worked with the lead geneticist there before, and they've always been ambitious. A vision for the future is a wonderful thing, but not when it makes you blind to what's in front of you. But for now, I'd like to recognize your hard work by giving you all more responsibility.
Nice.
There are a couple of other locations that I'd like you to set up as fully fledged research sites.
Okay. We're up into the big leagues now.
The island's luscious ancient valley, under your management, will be a space to research natural behaviors. It's currently home to the remarkable Titanosaurus, and I'd like you to try and naturally breed them.
Oh.
The Riverside Laboratory, on the other hand, will specialize in semi-aquatic animals.
Ooh.
A rather intimidating-looking T-Rex is enclosed there now, and your first task will be to study how it hunts.
Oh, that'll be fun.
It's a lot of responsibility, I know, but you've more than earned my trust.
That's good.
Now, your funding does have to cover all 3 of these sites. And one site's profit or loss will affect your finances everywhere else, so keep an eye on that budget. Oh, and each site is already connected to the island's geothermal pipe network. I'm sure we'll get a chance to upgrade it at some point, but it should provide more than enough power for now.
It's good to
The
hear.
island and its resources are at your disposal, but what you work on next is, well, entirely up to you.
It's cool. I like this little open-endedness to it. I think that's a cool little... The assignment things, I wasn't really sold on it, but they seem to have done a good job. Let's go to the ancient valley. Oh, look at those titanosaurs. I love the titanosaurs in the movie. Weird design a little bit, but I love the long flowing tail. It just really adds a lot to their personality. And little sails are cool too. I think they did a good job with the titanosaurs. Beautiful, beautiful. Ruins.
Welcome to the one section of the island guaranteed to have minimal human influence. The Ancient Valley. It's beautiful, green, my personal happy place, and the perfect environment to study natural dinosaur behaviors. What more could you want in a research site?
Fair enough. What more could you want? Got the viewing platform at least. Simon. Valley Giants. Okay, that's the next one.
Once upon a time, InGen went to great lengths to avoid dinosaur breeding. The company's new leadership is a touch more open to the idea, and we get to take the first steps. The task is simple in theory. Create a juvenile Titanosaurus through natural breeding. Best of luck staying focused, what with the wonders of life playing out in front of you.
Glad they're asking for the Titanosaurus here. Beyond them being incredible animals, we can gather its genome ourselves to help create males. After building an expedition center, at least.
Okay.
If we get any downtime while our dig teams do their thing, we could pick up a contract or two. Extra funding can't hurt while we're bringing prehistoric giants back to life, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so we've got to request a contract, build an operational center, and do some couple extra jobbies. Alright. Request a contract. Let's do that first. Titanosaurus sleeping, that's probably the best one. Expedition Center. Okay, wrong line. It's a little bit annoying. Okay, let's see how we work this. Go, and let's connect it. Go.
It's a small island, which helps us share expedition resources between areas. For every site you have an expedition center in, we'll be able to send out more simultaneous dig teams. If you want more fossil storage too, make sure you've got a science center in each of your sites.
We gotta wait. Fossil center, that's what we're looking for. or get more skill on. Don't know what the issue was. Do we have it? Let's get that going. Cool. See if we can get our sleeping Titanosaur.
Cuidado ao embarcar e desembarcar no passeio Jurássico.
Patrol underway.
Sleeping? Or like you heard it. And I love those long tails on them. Such a pretty animal. Haunting calls, man. They did a really great job with the sauropods, the titanosaurs, even though it's a dubious genus. I love that long tail. They really did it justice in the game. I'm actually very impressed. Are you gonna sleep for me or no? Clearly more water around walking about. As they do.
Okay, that's all the genome we need. There's a hatchery already built in the main valley area, so I'd recommend using that one for synthesis.
What other puzzle can we get? Sleeping, come on, Maine. Aren't you tired? Neuropods, come on. That's what we want. That's right. We'll do another expedition and then we'll get the mail. Because why not have it at 100%? Just trying to on now, they're not going to sleep right now. It's one trick. Restaurant. Restroom, I mean.
sweep around. Adding task.
Sign and a sign. Take it as a sign. Very good. Right, what else can we do? Stuff's in it. And what else can we do? Response facility. There we go. Right. In terms of DNA on Titanosaurus, 88%. Alright. To grab some more scientists, I think, to incubate the Titanosaurus. Okay. Got a storm warning. Oh no. The DNA on the Titanosaurus now. Let's play some computers. Pick up this. I just love these Titanosaurs, man. One of the really great designs to come out of the movie. Well, let's see if we can get this male going. We want a male. Ooh. Don't have quite enough yet. So what we're gonna have to do is upgrade with our scientists. Got the Titanosaur. Titanosaur. The Titan that is sore. Hopefully he's not sore, because we want him to be happy. Right, how does this map look? Right, so that's the buildable area. This is the rest of it, and I guess that's all the stuff you can't use. Can you build out here? Let's see. Building. Build out here. This area. Okay, so it's like two little sides. Okay. Let's see. Upgrade to the maintenance facility. I think that'll be the one. Get the Titanosaurus on the road. Release. Oh, that exit animation, wow. That's cool. It's very cool.
Okay, I think there's a breeding pair in there, so good work. Now we can use the nest our ecology team designed. They live and breathe dinosaur behavior, so it should do the job.
Look, a dinosaur. Okay. There you go. Oh, and then you fall asleep. Oh, you're cheeky. Oh, he's grazing too. It's kind of cute. You gonna sleep? Oh no, he's up. And that tail is stupidly long, but I love it. Just adds a lot of character to it. Especially how it like moves around with it and they cuddle each other with it. Oh, the nest has been claimed, so we're gonna have some babies soon. That's what we love to see. Is that all the territory they have? I'm surprised they haven't expanded. Expanded a little bit.
What do you know? They laid eggs. Either our nest design team were spot on, or these dinosaurs really aren't picky.
Either way, all we can do now is wait and hope that juvenile dinosaurs like the nest too.
Ah, wait and hope. My favorite part of the scientific process. You
We'll
know,
if around and find
could be a
out.
good time to do a contract or two, earn a bit more funding. Or, and I really mean this, I'm happy to just sit and stare at that nest.
You know what? I'm gonna do that too. Why not? Look at that. Mama and Papa. Papa Titano's done a good job. Haven't you, big man? Oh, I'm gonna grab.
Well, isn't that the most heartwarming little bundle of genetic
Look at
information
them.
you ever saw?
Weirdly
Look at
put,
him.
but you're not wrong. That little face would melt the stoniest of hearts.
And loosen the tightest of wallets. Time to analyze that animal. Our
Huge.
drones are outfitted with scanners custom built for research, so that's what we'll use. Just head to a hatchery, take control of a drone, and then scan the dinosaur from multiple angles to get all the data we need. Analyzing animals will also bag us some extra funding and let us optimize how to genetically modify the species. As if you needed more motivation to get that sweet, sweet data, right?
Yeah, like we needed all of it. But we need to make sure our dinosaurs are happy, so I'm gonna add another one of these. Make sure.
Okay, understood.
Alright, let's go. Those little baby titanosaurs are very cute. Is that working?
Oh, nice drone piloting there. We should have all the data we need, so that's this assignment complete.
Nice.
Wow, what progress! You're impressing the right people, I can tell you that. Don't worry, I haven't spent all this time with my feet up. There's a lot of island to oversee, and how shall I put this? Various projects I still don't have access to. Even as a director here, I'm being told things are on a need-to-know basis. But don't let me bother you with all that. When you're ready, there's an assignment on the other research site that I'd appreciate your help with.
Okay, so that's another one to do. I think we'll carry on. Rabies escalated. Get rabies. We'll get this one. Let's see. Let's do another assignment. Let's see what assignment we can do. We're not going to do the Riverside one. I want to do gallery with a view. Thing suspension. New generations. Come on, let's do this one.
Everyone is excited about our breakthroughs in dinosaur breeding. But we should do more research before pushing anything toward the park. Let's do some dedicated research on how our work applies to the 3 major types of animal we handle. Land animals, marine animals, and flying reptiles.
Question. Is this actual research or a thinly veiled excuse for you to see more juveniles?
It can be both. No more questions.
I mean, who does not want to look at the baby? Okay. Let's just make sure these guys are happy and healthy, and then maybe we'll move on in the next episode. I want to leave these guys. I think next time we'll go and carry on with the rest of it. Alright. I actually am a really big fan. Okay, medication. Okay, what is assignment? Testing suspicion. It's to cross-string the goals are ambitious, PT to bad temper. Agreement reinforcements. Life is about in a way. Resource hungry. That's a lot. Assignments. Alright. You gonna cure him? Okay, I think we'll go back to our first map. Go to the first map and do the synapsid one, and then I think we're finished for today because we've still got 5 minutes on my timer. That actually worked out quite well. We'll do the synapsids because, you know, and then next episode we'll go to the laboratory and do the other one there. So I think that'd be quite cool. A good way to start us off, I think. I think the structure of this is working quite well. let's see what we got here. No, that's facility map. Wrong one. Okay, synapsids. Escapades. That's a lot of them. Rates, companion. Well, there we go. The Rhapsodies. Synthesize.
The park wants something special for display. And tell me, what's more special than family, huh? See, the species I've got in mind is actually a very distant cousin of us mammals, the Dimetrodon.
We've been asked for a specific trait, though, so we'll need to do some testing. That means synthesis, then observation.
Otherwise known as the old Paleo 1-2.
Genetic modification will improve our odds of getting the trait we need. That's done in the hatchery, before we actually synthesize the genome.
We don't actually have a hatchery yet. Might be time to put one in. Happy? Cool. As long as they're happy, I am happy. Now let's get the Dimetrodon.
Synthesis is underway. Excellent. I, for one, can't wait to see the Dimetrodon in person.
Oh, yeah, I was meaning to ask you, Dale. You accurately pointed out that they're a distant cousin of us mammals. So tell me, how much of a family resemblance to you should I be expecting? I'm guessing a lot.
Yes, Callie, I inherited the Dimetrodon's impressive back sail. I can't
Nice.
believe you never noticed it before.
Quite funny, actually. It's a bit of banter, just a little bit of banter. Nothing wrong with a little bit of banter. Then what makes it the most fun?
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Heading to collect the asset.
Want to make sure they're
Asset
happy and
in transit.
healthy. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Don't want the risk of being too small.
Asset being transported.
There we go. You gonna fly over there? Yes, he is.
It's so strange to think we're more biologically related to those animals than any other asset we work on here.
Funny how much can happen in 300 million years, huh? Anyway, we're almost done with this assignment. All we need now is to gather some data.
Oh, no. Dismissed? Okay.
Asset
Cover,
delivery confirmed.
arid. And lots of deep water, it seems.
Asset has been transported.
Can we make it a little bit bigger? Meat. More than meets the eye. There we go. And they're happy. And now we got to do an examine from the hatchery. Well, that's going to be fun. I'm actually quite enjoying this little bit. Alright, let's do it. Yeah.
Good work. Look at you, advancing humanity's knowledge of prehistoric genomes.
Nice. Look at that. Alright, I think that's a great place to end this video for today. So, really making some interesting progress. So yeah, liking this so far. Excited to get stuck into some of the more animals. I like the Titanosaur. That was very, very cool. So, yeah, I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys like and subscribe, always remember to get the little bell icon to get notified of anything. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye-bye.